Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm memory keeping the week of September 12th through the 18th, and I'm really excited to use this kit. It's so cute, and I didn't know when I was going to use it when I bought it, but I'm so glad that I can because I went to the theater this week. It was really fun with my sister. I have some pictures and stuff. Actually, lots of pictures to include this week, so hopefully this goes by fast because I have other things to do today. I need to get this done, so let's jump right into it. I have this kit from Caress Press called Theater. Really pretty. Love the dark blue with the pinks and reds. Really fun. Here's the color scheme. Some pattern boxes and glitter headers. The bottom washi is so cute. It reminds me of the ceiling in this theater in my hometown of Abilene, and it's this old this old like vintage theater. And it's just the most beautiful thing, and the ceiling is like all painted blue with clouds, and there's little stars that twinkle. Super cute. And then I'm definitely using that extra box. We've got some deco, extra boxes, all the things. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to begin with this beautiful bottom washi. This kit is just super fun, and I didn't know when I was going to be able to use it, and I'm just so glad that I did. So just popping in the date dots for the date covers, and I'm just using all of the ones from the kit, and I really like how they look like Caress Press kits look with using everything from the kit. It just all goes together so well. I am color blocking this week, so I put in the glitter headers across the top in the order of the spread or the kit, and the date covers will match perfectly, so I always just go with the flow with Caress Press kits. So I'll be putting in the deco across the top this week, but I'm going to first put in some full boxes. So pulling in a half box, which I will use in just a moment, and then putting in a couple of full boxes on the sidebar, and then putting in that half box above that. This is double boxing. I'm putting in on Tuesday and Wednesday because I knew I didn't have a whole lot going on those days, and then just putting the others in spots that are just not touching and not in the same areas. So I put in a glitter header and a half box over there on the sidebar, along with a this week header for my journaling section. And then just putting in the deco across the top. I wanted to use as much as possible, but this week these pieces were rather large. So I'm putting in some of these larger deco pieces, and then some of the smaller ones I realized pretty quickly that I forgot to put in the date covers, so I'm putting those in really quickly, and then I will get back to that deco, but that's a mistake I've made before, but I really wanted to use the date covers, so I went ahead and pulled those up. I'll put them back in just a moment. So these are color blocked, just like the rest of the columns will be. So then going back and putting in that deco really quickly, I'm going to speed you up through this part because it gets a little tedious. I like to reposition them and just kind of make it look exactly how I want before I cut off the excess that's falling off the page. I really liked all of the playbills in here. They look really cute. And then all of the little popcorn pieces and the tickets and things like that. I added a couple to the sidebar before trimming off the parts that are falling off of the page. Just finishing cutting all the rest of the bits off. And then we're going to go to putting in my thumbnails. I've been trying to do these first before I work on the day-to-day because if I forget them, there's just no like putting them in the spread. So putting those down first, and then I will go to Monday. So first thing on Monday is I wanted to mark or set aside space for the Moxie Life Live. I took a quick photo of our Zoom, and we just talked about the upcoming launch in October. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of like good moments. It was fun to like hear from everybody and see what they're going to be coming out with. And then I put a full box above that and then kind of worked backwards. So I put in a label here to mark that I picked up some vintage jars from my aunt and just kind of talked to her for a little bit. And it was good to kind of catch up with her, and then put in another label at the top to mark that I was doing a lot of research this day at work, just trying to find some new things, keep it fresh. So I put in a little highlighter there from Coffee Monsters Co. and marked lots of research. And then moving on to Tuesday, first thing I wanted to put in was that I had 6 meetings scheduled this day. I don't know why I do this to myself, but sometimes it just happens over time and just kind of like piles up, but most of them were pretty good, and I put a note here that I felt good. It felt good to advocate for the teachers and for the kids in different meetings. I put in a little quote here that says, "The fear we don't face become our limits." And I really thought about this quote for like the entire week. It was just like, I don't know, it just really spoke to me. So I put a note in there that it really spoke to me. But then I like put it on my fridge, and I just kind of think about it every once in a while, you know, like my fears definitely hold me back sometimes, and I don't know, I don't want them to become my limits. So below that, I put in a label to mark that I've caught up on Reservation Dogs on Hulu. That's one of my favorite shows probably ever at this point. It's just so good, and I need to go like back to the beginning and watch, because I need to see it all again. On Wednesday, we had a really cool event at school. Author Jason Reynolds came to speak to our students, and we had a couple of kids who were the, I think they were called like student advocates or something, student representatives. And they got to sit on the stage with him and talk with him, ask him questions. And then like they took questions from the audience. He was so interesting. So like the way he answered questions was so good. Like, everybody was just in awe afterwards. It was just amazing. So, really, really good experience. So, I put that in with a Once More with Love munchkin. And then moving on to Thursday, we actually have a couple of Thursday football games this year. They're not my favorite. They're just, I don't know. It's hard to, like, get into it when you have to go to school the next day. But apparently there are a lot of refs that are not working this year, or there's, like, a shortage. So they have Thursday night games. So everybody has to like take some Thursday night games. But anyway, I put Thursday Night Lights, ? It just like felt really weird. But it was good. We had an outside pep rally. I'm just kind of like working and picking things up and moving them around because I had some pictures that I forgot I wanted to include, but it's going to come together in a minute. So first thing is we had an outside pep rally, which was fun. I like the outside ones, but it's just so hot lately that it's just, you're just sitting there on the metal bleachers. It's just completely melting, but it is fun because you get to like, they have so much more space to work with, and it's different. So first thing is I'm going to put in this picture from our pep rally, and I'll put in a sweating sticker in a minute. So we had that outside pep rally. Then we had the game later that evening. Ended up just like staying at work, waiting for the game to start. And in the meantime, we had like burgers for dinner, and my sister and her boys came out, and we all just kind of hung out and watched the game. So there was definitely like a lot of mosquitoes, and it was just really hot. Even in the evening, like it took a while to cool off. So it's just warm, but we are 3-1, and at this point we are 4-3, so not bad for like a really bad record for the past 10 years. I'm pretty proud of them. So I just kind of nixed the full box for that day. I just did not have room for it. And then on Friday, so we had to go to school, we were celebrating my friend Kat's birthday, which was actually on Sunday, but we usually like celebrate at school, and I got her this ridiculous little pillow. I found it on Etsy. It's like a stick of butter, and she makes cakes, and like she's our culinary arts teacher, so I put that she loved the butter pillow. It's just so silly. And then below that, we started working on our bulletin board, which I talked about in the last memory plan with me, but it's really cute. It was just a lot of work. And so we got a lot of the work done this evening when we were waiting to go to the homecoming dance. So we ended up having our dance not on the night that the game was, which I wouldn't have wanted to have it on Thursday anyway, but it was just a really long, like, second part of the work week. So we ended the dance early, actually, because first of all, it was too long. And that was just like planned for too long of a time. And so the kids started to get a little restless. And so then they started to make poor choices. So I thought that this Fox and Cactus sticker was kind of perfect. It's a little cat riding a rocket, and it says, "F this, I'm out." So thankfully we ended early and we got to go home early, but the theme was like neon. It was kind of cute. So there's a couple pictures, and then I was just so tired from staying out late 2 nights in a row. And then on Saturday, fun thing is that my sister and I had a little sister date, and we went and saw a show, Guys and Dolls, at our local theater. We went out to dinner before at Pescaraz, which is an Italian restaurant around here. And so I pulled in a little movie marquee for that and added in a little paper and milk music marshmallow. It's really cute. And then I just took a couple pictures this evening of us and then myself, and I wanted to include them because I was feeling like confident, and so I don't know, I just wanted to put them in here to remember like feeling good this night. And here's where I'm finding the little marshmallow. It's really cute. It took me a while apparently, and there it is. And then just writing in Guys and Dolls. On Sunday, I just kind of tried to take it easy and just kind of got myself together. So I have a quote here that says, "Unfortunately, they were right. Eating 3 meals a day and exercising and not drinking alcohol and getting 8 hours of sleep does make you feel good." I had a couple of good workouts this week, and I put here, I don't know why I don't want to work out lately, but it makes me feel better. So I don't know. My motivation was just not there. I'm still trying to get it back, but it's getting better. My cousin also reached out to me, who we live in the same town, but we kind of have disconnected from each other. I don't really know what happened, but I mean, that just happens sometimes. And she reached out to just kind of, you know, just see how I'm doing and all that. So I wanted to put that in here because that's a good thing that happened this week. And then I also sent my best friend a text on her birthday, her actual birthday, just to, you know, give her that message on her real birthday. And I'm just trying to find a sticker for this little square box. And I found this one that's like peeking out around the box, and I think it looks really cute. It just took me a while to find like a sticker that I wanted to use for my cousin. Hopefully we can, you know, build our relationship back and all of that. That's the hope. And I just like how that looks over there. And then I'm going to go to my journaling section and just finish up this spread. So I put exhausting week, but so good. So many fun things going on. Grateful for all the time with friends and family. And my special moment or favorite moment of the week, it was definitely the musical. It was like 3.5 hours long, but it was just so fun to like see live theater and just have that experience with my sister too, because we both love musical theater, and it was just fun to do together. Here's this week all finished. It turned out so fun. Like, this week was fun, and I'm glad that this spread like shows that. So many good things, so many pictures in this spread. I just love it. One of my favorite spreads probably of the year, and I don't even know why. I love it. It's so cute. I hope that you enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload. And I will see you next time. Bye!